Is it recording? Good morning. I am drinking my mate tea from Brazil, and I do that once a week for cleansing and all the vitamins that this beverage contains. This is bamboo, this is coconut. I got this from a friend that brought it back from Brazil. He's Brazilian too, and I just love this design. Beautiful flowers. It's handmade, of course, and I'm just having my fasting day for today. It's good to have intermittent fasting once in a while. I try to do it once a week, and it really helps me to tune into my body, and it gives my body a rest to digest, and so it can get rid of toxins. So I just want to speak about narcissism. I mean, we all do have some traits of narcissism once in a while, right? But there is a difference if someone acts from on a constant basis, like it's incorporated in their character, it's manifested seriously, like on the base, and it's not just a reaction out of a situation that really hurt them or pains them or bothers them. It's like a constant way of interaction with people. Okay, so if someone is a narcissist, they will feel miserable about themselves. No narcissist I've ever encountered was happy with themselves. Okay, so if you notice and if you meet a person and you notice this person is not really happy with themselves, they're not at peace with themselves, they're not self-caring, self-loving with themselves, then you can be a little bit more observant. What it means, bottom line, is when someone is just neglecting themselves, is they're in a constant bad mood, like constantly nagging, constantly gossiping, constantly just miserable people. In addition, I mean, I don't like box thinking, but it's just my observation line, okay, that I'm sharing. In addition, some addictions might join, might be conjoined factors, like alcoholism, or chain smoking, or drug abuse, or any other addictions, like something is over bearing and out of control, and so this person will make anything and everything to prove them right. What it means is to prove that they're right being miserable about themselves. Most of the time they sabotage themselves, and if someone comes along that is the total opposite, that is like loving and caring and have a joyful life and see the beauty in every situation regardless the circumstances, then this person will do anything, trust me, I've been there, anything to make the situation and the person involved miserable. So long story short, what you can do is, of course, if there are feelings involved, if there are emotions involved, if it's a family member, if it's a very close friend, if it's a partner, if it's someone you can't escape like a work colleague, it makes a difference. Yeah. I mean, when you're just involved with someone on a casual basis, like, I don't know, maybe friend circle, so you can stay away, or you can actually be confrontational, of course, as well, or any other way that suits you and your character. But if it's someone you cannot escape immediately, I beg you to sit back, lean back, and observe. Okay? Observe. And the more you observe, and not just observe them in the setting of you two, put them or observe them in the settings you put them through. Okay? So most narcissists have multiple third parties, right? Like they have a collection of people that they use for their resources. Okay, most of the time it's attention. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it. Just I mean, you all know what I mean. Attention seeking. Okay, so it's them seeking validation from outside sources, and they will take anything and everything from anybody and everybody. The quality of people does not matter. Yeah, they will even take this attention from the lowest of lowest vibrational people. People that are kids, don't even know what they do with their time. Yeah, even from ugly kids, inside out, fat kids. Yeah, and it does not matter the size, the shape, the face, the educational level. It does not matter. They would take it from the person from the streets. Okay. Regardless from whom, they're just seeking attention. Yeah, it's just a supply. So what do you do when your car runs out of gas? You go to a gas station, right? So these people run out of gas on a constant basis. So they will seek the gas station anywhere, everywhere. Does not matter what type of gas station, right? When your car runs out of gas, do you really care where you get the gas from? Not really, right? So you seek out the next gas station on the street. And narcissists are like that. Yeah, they seek out the next supply from the street. Okay, so regardless the circumstances, regardless the body, the shape, the ugliness of this person, the low vibrational whatever, yeah, chick from the street that might be like big, fat, ugly, and it does not matter. They will seek just the attention and the validation. So it's a supply. It's a supply. So put them in the situationships in which you can prove them right. Yeah? You can prove them right to where, in which bucket they belong to. In the bucket, narcissists. In the bucket, not living up to your standards. In the bucket, not being capable of pursuing a loving good relationship that is based on a mutual give and take. In the bucket, never ever spent a single word with them. So what makes a narcissist go crazy is like, seriously, never ever give them any attention, and I mean it on any level. Yeah, I seriously mean that on any level, which means if you have come like across a family member that you're close to, and you suddenly realize this person is a narcissist, or has at least like not just narcissistic traits, but lives from that source of being constantly validated and being constantly attended to their needs and their pain and whatever. And it's always like self-inflicted pain, right? I mean, this person wakes up in the morning and is already miserable. Like every morning. It's not just one morning. It's not just 1 week, 1 month. No, every morning. Yeah. And it has been this way for up until this point in his or her life, and it will stay that way from this point of his or her life. Okay. So when you put them into situationship to prove you that they're a narcissist, then you are protected. Yeah, because then you can decide what to do with this person. I mean, I consider myself like a very happy person, a humble person, a loving and giving person. If I ever encounter a person like this, I stay away. I mean, for the past couple of years, I haven't encountered any person like this because I don't engage with people like this. I mean, I'm very critical about with whom I share my time with. I was not critical last year because I've had a loss in my family, and I was like derailed from, you know, who I am on the basis. And this person sneaked in, yeah. So unfortunately, I dealt with a full-blown, out of proportion narcissist, and in the end, I put this person into situationships to prove whether they are narcissists or not, and they were. I felt that from the beginning, you know, like most of the time, if you're tuned into your intuition, you will feel it. When I took a glimpse at this person, you know, from the side of my eye, left eye, I was not even fully engaging in looking at this person. I was just like taking a glimpse, and I felt instantly boring. Boring means to me like a person that engages in stuff that is out of my world. Yeah, it's boring to observe like people in a way that they're only like self-absorbed all the time, like not really building anything, not really looking forward to build anything or to explore anything or to engage in something that really provides anything for this society or for this person's life or for other people's life. Boring. Okay, just someone that creates drama around this person. And he created drama from the beginning. Yeah, like for the first 10 weeks it was just like drama, like on a constant basis, like being depressed and just wanting to be supplied with attention, with love, and like a kid. Yeah, like a kid that didn't get sufficient attention and love from the mother, from the father, from both, I don't know. Yeah, and then seeking this in women. Yeah, and then after the first breakup, I came around of seeing like 8 women names. It was hilarious. Yeah, I didn't even know on what to concentrate, like on which of these 8 side chicks. Yeah, so it was like but I was still wanting to prove this wrong, because this person was not really engaging. It was like side chicks, but I didn't know to what extent this person was engaging into these side chicks and side pieces, empty shells, and then this one person from the past he never talked about, never. yeah, as if this person never existed. And yeah, it came out at some point. And then I put him through this, side piece, to show what matters to him. Yeah. And it was just, everything mattered to him. Everyone, at any point, everything mattered. Yeah. And this was just hilarious to see. Okay, this person proposed to me in October. I refused. I said no. And then I was like, okay, I gotta see it with my eyes. Yeah, what's going on here? And yeah, I mean, why I got derailed? This person is sick and ill. One eye is missing, diabetes, unmeasurable diabetes, and so forth. Yeah. So always, putting a bad aid over the facts and figures, and then just lying all the time, lying. Like everything, whenever this person opened the mouth, lies. Yeah. And it was just hilarious to see, like, he tries to live the lie, but it's a lie, and in the end it came out. It was just amusing, yeah, to see how this kick-ass adult person fails all the time over his own feet, even. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing anything, just observing. Yeah. And long story short, every time I want to break up, drama all over and suicidal approaches from his side. And I was like, oh my goodness, I've never dealt with something like this. It's like out of my league. What is this even? Yeah, I mean, you watch a movie and sometimes you see something like this and you're like, it's a movie, okay? But this person, like, crying, drama, 2 hours crying in the church, 2 hours crying at home, panicking, getting on his knees, and just suicidal approach, blah blah blah. And then, if that didn't work, being aggressive towards me and all that. And I was like, what the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on here? And I was just amazed. I was just amazed on how much effort and energy this person put into this situation to make it work. But how can you make it work if everything is a lie? And why does this energy why is this energy suddenly being created to create drama? But where's this energy to live a serene, peaceful, loving life? Yeah. So something is dysfunctional with these people, and you will sense it from the beginning. Don't tell me you don't. Don't tell me you don't. You sense it from the beginning, from the very first beginning. I did. Yeah, and so do you. So at any given point, no matter what a person says to you, tells you stories, blah blah, stay centered, and observe in the beginning. Just observe, and then take your time not to be in the energy of this person, to evaluate. Okay, you will save yourself headaches. Okay, you will save yourself headaches. Okay, so I'm talking about narcissism. I'm talking about dysfunctional relationships. I'm talking about dysfunctional brain wires. I'm talking about people trying to seek out a non-narcissist in order for them to be seen as a normal person in the public eye. Be careful. Be careful. Seriously. Yeah. So it's really, really important to understand where you're coming from, if you know where you're coming from, your family, your culture, your living arrangements, your yourself, yeah. So where you stand with your heart, with your mind, with your soul, with your body, yeah. If you're living a healthy life and you encounter a narcissist, it's opposing you on every level. You will see that they're sabotaging their body. They're sabotaging the love that was given to them. They're sabotaging their own mind. Yeah? Their thoughts are their worst enemies. They're sabotaging all situationships in a way to make you feel miserable, just like they feel all the time. Miserable. Yeah? Observe, collect information, collect items, collect situationships, and then evaluate. Okay? So I keep writing my book, and it's really coming strong. I just sit down for an hour and then bam, 5 pages full. I mean, of course, I have to edit it, and I have to give it to an editor and to a person that is native English speaking, blah blah, and all that. But it's coming along, and I'm really happy about that. So sometimes people trigger you to put your best out there, just like I use this person. Just like this person used me as a supply, I use this person to trigger me, to put myself out there. Just like the YouTube channel, just like my book, just like other stuff I'm not ready to share yet. And it's just mirror them. Yeah. If you see that love is not served, if they abuse you in certain ways, or at least they think they use and abuse you, at least they think, yeah, then take the best out of this situation to become a better version of yourself. I mean, without this person, I would have never started my YouTube channel. Ever. I would have never, put my foot down and say, okay, I want to write this. I don't want to just write it, I want to finish it, because I've always started writing books. And there's so many aspects. There are so many aspects I took from this situation, and it's amazing how much positivity I took from this situationship. Okay? And then even, see this person in the light that is a fact. Yeah, miserable, dealing with alike people on his level, miserable people with ugly hearts, ugly minds, ugly souls. Yeah, and I mean, this is revenge enough. Yeah, I mean, if you seek out revenge, then this is enough. Yeah, just look at what you experience with this person, how miserable they were with you, how miserable they were before you. Yeah. I mean, what they talked about, what their life experience is, how they felt with their life experiences, what they have nothing accomplished in their life, yeah. And don't you feel like, wow, like for no amount of money I would trade their lives with mine, huh? Yeah, I mean, they are already doomed with being themselves and living this life they have lived and will be living. Yeah? And let them deal with people alike on, no class, no class. Yeah? No class, no standards, no values, no nothing. Yeah. And the people that this person engaged with, the exact same. Yeah, they pretend to be something. And I mean, it was so funny because I mean, he's not a attractive person. Yeah, and he wasn't dealing with attractive people. Yeah, he told me I was the most attractive person he has ever been with. Yeah, and then you see these people trying to pretend being someone, and then you look at them like they have nothing. I mean, no pretty face, no toned body on a fit level, no class in clothes. Yeah, like not knowing what to put on, really ugly combinations. Yeah, no academic achievements, no I mean, one person is working in a store, the other person is cleaning toilet rooms. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about these jobs. It brings you money, right, to pay your bills. But I mean, they were all like not doing anything to achieve anything. Yeah, just like this person. And it was hilarious because I was like one out of this his he was definitely out of my league. Yeah, like and when I watched all the side pieces, empty shells, they were all in his league. I was the only one not being in his league. And I wondered, I mean, even my friends and my neighbors and everyone that encountered him saw like, I mean, I don't know him, I can't judge him, and I can't judge a relationship, but I can see clearly that there is a difference in attractiveness level. And I was laughing after I ended the relationship. It was really funny, I mean, and then I spoke out a little bit more and more, because until then I kept it to myself, because I mean, relationship life is a private life, right? I kept it to myself, and then I spoke out, and they were like, like chin dropping, like they couldn't believe what a person this was. Yeah. And then the more I spoke, the more it entered my not just subconscious mind, but my conscious mind, of what a low level person this is. Like no class at all. So my advice to you is lean back, stand back, yeah, like observe as if you're not involved in the situation, yeah. And if it is required, you need like a month or a week or 2 weeks of no contact, then so it be. Just stand back, lean back, observe, evaluate. If there is any matter that is important to you, then do so. If not, I mean, cut the ties immediately, right? No pain. So make a long story short, if someone is constantly wanting your supplies, your attention, your love, your giving nature, your fun side, your smiles, your laughs, your adventurous side, like taking, and not giving at all. To the contrary, once they take, they even envy you. They're jealous about your good vibration, your good mood, your achievements, blah blah. Yeah. And even if this person, and they will come to a point to tell you even that they envy you. Yeah. So dump. Yeah. So dump. They already give away how they feel about you. So they're in a competition with you. Okay. So make a long story short, just embrace. I spoke about this like earlier in one of my videos. How this made me feel even more valuable towards me, and how much I appreciated myself a lot already. But with this, like observing people that are not in my league at all, and I've never come into touch with these type of people. And then suddenly I felt even more blessed, like seriously blessed. Yeah, I didn't even know that these type of emptiness in a person could ever exist. Yeah, and I'm not just speaking about this person. I'm speaking about all the side pieces. Yeah. So, I mean, it really makes me suddenly so loving towards me. I mean, I was loving earlier towards me. Yeah, self-love, self-worth, self-appreciation, self-awareness, blah. But now I'm like, I've elevated so much already. I feel so blessed being me. I could not trade myself for no amount of anything in this world. Yeah, nothing. So, yeah, still my mate, and I'm just gonna tell you, reach out to me and speak with me, comment, like, share, whatever. We have to we have to educate ourselves of how people, what people's tactics are to get the most of other people, which is abuse. Okay, so it's why I'm doing this is, I mean, before I met this person, I've never come across a person like this. Yeah, so especially when sicknesses and diseases are involved and handicaps, you try to understand, right? You try to be a good person, you try to be compassionate, blah. But make a long story short, no amount of handicap in this world in a person should be the reason why you take this abuse. Okay, you're not the reason that this person is handicapped or sick or ill or whatever. Okay, so you got to protect yourself, and that's why I'm doing this. It's about self-educating yourself about what's out there, what are the traits of a narcissist. Yeah? And I think it's really, really important, because if you're a person that is like constantly focused on life, on the beauty of life, like myself, on achievements in career and in private life and being adventurous. I mean, I have so many hobbies I pursue, and I love doing that. Yeah, I've been a dancer since the age of 3. Yeah, so I love working on my body. I love working out all the time. I have ridden my mountain bike like almost every weekend through the woods and trails, and I'm a painter. I've always painted in my life. I've written short stories. So if you're constantly working on stuff like that makes you happy, you're in a bubble, right? You're in a bubble, in your own bubble. Yeah. So you're working on life, you're working on yourself, you're working on making yourself happy, and you don't know what's out there. People will work on you to make themselves happy. Yeah. Not work, but they will use your skills, they will use your attention, they will use your energy. I call them energy vampires, to make themselves happy. I just use hobbies to make me happy. Yeah, I'm not using people to make me happy. I mean, if I want happiness, which is already in me, I'm a humble person. I wake up in the morning, and if I have my mate or my coffee, I'm already happy. Okay, if I'm healthy, I'm already happy. Yeah. So but if I'm in a bad mood at some point, maybe one day in a year, then I'll seek out like movement in my body, dancing or riding my mountain bike or going for a run or just meeting up with my friends. Yeah. So that's it. I could never imagine being so miserable on a daily basis. What a waste of lifetime. So it be. So that's why I'm saying this is already revenge enough. Yeah, that they have to live their own lives. Okay? Nothing else. let them live their own lives. That's enough. You have to know. And be happy that you're not them. Okay? All right, peeps, then have a great rest of the day. I have to work and have to finish my mate. Bye for now.